Ben Johnson is one of the best coordinators in the NFL, and the Bears saw this and decided to hire him. Ben Johnson is only 38 years old right now, but Sean McVay is also 38 and was hired 8 years ago. If we're talking about just Ben Johnson, at times he's a questionable play caller, and this showed a bit in the Lions' awful loss to the Commanders, but overall the guy has the potential to become one of the better coaches in the league. Although the Lions' offense is fairly stacked, I think Ben Johnson will be able to do a good job with a worse Bears offense. Now, just talent wise, comparing them, the Bears have mostly older former stars or some guys coming out of their primes, but they were also bad from a statistical view last year. They finished bottom of the league in yards and bottom five in points, while the Lions finished with the most points in the league and second in yards. An issue, though, I believe Ben Johnson may face is that he's working with a different style quarterback. We know who Jared Goff is. He's a really great pocket passer and he can manage the game very well. Caleb Williams, though, he can pass the ball, but he works outside of structure, unlike Goff. Because of Williams' ability to pass, though, in his youth, I think Johnson can mold him into a complete quarterback. That doesn't mean I think he'll get molded into his typical quarterback like Jared Goff, but I think someone that can just play a complete game and can play in and out of structure. Now, Ben Johnson is the head coach now, so offense won't be the only thing he has to worry about. It'll be important for him to bring in a strong defensive coordinator, and he's had high praise for Dennis Allen recently. And Allen may have struggled as a coach for the Saints, but he was never a bad defensive coordinator when he was with them. It feels like Allen is the preferred pick, though, for the coordinator job right now for the Bears. And when it comes to his OC, it wouldn't matter quite as much, and I don't know if he'd want to bring in someone that's maybe a little younger under another offensive coordinator around the league, or if he wants to bring in an experienced guy to maybe help him, since he's also younger, Ben Johnson is. So maybe he wants to go out there and bring in an experienced guy that may be able to help him out in that way. But if I'm being honest, I think the Bears are off into the first right step in this new era for them. I like that they want to pair a fresh young coach with a fresher, younger roster, and it makes more sense to go young than to go with a guy like Pete Carroll. This was a once loved franchise, and now they hope a move like this will get them back there.